Please write. What are the main arguments put forward by Moore in his paper, A Defense of Common Sense? To prove that there are possible propositions about the world that are known to be true with certainty. Do you think Moore's arguments provide a sufficient response to the objections? इतना बड़ा question presented by the skeptics against the possibility of knowledge. Give reasons in support of your answer. This is 20 marks question. No word limit. You will actually get 3 pages to write. So should I discuss the question first and then you want to write, or you want to write and then we will discuss? सब लोग घर से लिख के लाना चाहते हैं.
Latter part.
Latter part. Write and then discuss.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
so start
sir.
writing. Start writing. Very simple question, direct. 9:52 till 10 minutes I am giving you. Start to write fast. Although this is a 20 marker, so you will get 12 minutes in exam. But start writing. Mail your answers once you have written. So just see the model answer. Question is, what are the main arguments put forward by Moore in his paper Defense of Common Sense to prove that there are possible propositions about the world that are known to be true with certainty? So what are those possible propositions? List 1 and list 2.
True.
Yes, 2 lists he has given, and arguments, we know the 6 arguments he has given. Okay, and do you think Moore's argument provides a sufficient response? So basically criticism, and then finally conclusion. Very simple question, straightforward. So introduction. Moore defends common sense realism because through it he defends ordinary language and upon refutation of idealism, it was for him to show that commonsensical view of the world is true? Moore, however, does not define common sense. Rather demonstrates it through. Now remember, we have to use the keywords of the question: through possible propositions about the world that are known to be true with certainty. Use this: through possible propositions about the world that are known to be true with certainty. List 1. Self-regarding statements. Give me the examples. Yes. What are the examples of self-regarding statements? Yes. I exist. My body exists. I have.
Well,
Yes, I have 2 hands. खत्म हो गया लगता है. Just give me 20 seconds. 10 sync is over. Till that time, use to send your answers. Use this time. I hope all of you have mailed. चलिए 2% पे लिखते. I exist, my body exists. I have 2 hands. One left and one right. List 2. Other regarding statements. Example. Earth exists. Other human beings exist. We have consciousness. He gives arguments to prove that these are known with certainty. Now tell me the proofs one by one. Argument from. Yes. Universal acceptance. Example. Earth exists. My body exists. Yes. Second. Argument from. Compulsive acceptance. Yes. Compulsive acceptance. Degree of compulsion. हर बार एग्जाम्पल करके ही मत लिखिए. डिग्री ऑफ कंपल्शन when we say water quenches thirst. Third, argument from conviction. To say that my 2 hands do not exist should stop us from using them. Fourth, argument from sense experience. The world, reality of world of sense experience cannot be transcended. Fifth, argument from dream. Dream presupposes the reality of waking stage, which is independent of mind. To the realist or skeptic, saying, I do not exist, Moore says, they can be ignored, for they do not exist. To Mactard, arguing for unreality of time, arguments are made in time. However, Moore hasn't addressed. Now see the question again. What is the mention in the question? Objections presented by skeptics. All the objections presented by the skeptics, because many universally held common sense beliefs are false. For example, sun rises in the east. Moore hasn't addressed the argument from illusion, that is, to mistake rope as a snake. Argument from dream is self-contradictory. However, to Moore's credit, he has given a place in his philosophy to common man and awakened technical philosophers, later developed by Wittgenstein and Wright. Okay, so that is the complete answer. Now let me check one answer. Has anybody written in slightly different format, etc.? उनका आंसर चेक कर देते हैं, just to get a different perspective.
सेम ही लिखा है.
सेम ही लिखा है. Anybody? चलिए आप ही का चेक कर देते हैं. Rest of the answers I'll check and send today. Moore was a realist and he refutes the idealism due to the inconclusive character of indistinction and its awareness. He thus gives common sense view. ओके, यहाँ पर ये जरूर लिखिएगा कॉमन सेंस is also a defense of ordinary language. He though never defined common sense but illustrates it with a list of examples. Okay, ये list 1 list 2 लिखने में try to interlink with the question.
By mentioning the keyword, no?
Correct. By mentioning the keyword, examiner को आप बता रहे हैं कि भाई जो आप पूछ रहे हैं मैं वही बता रहा हूँ. Actually में वो तो है तो यही, लेकिन we are just trying to play with the examiner or not play. That is like, see, you are addressing the question through your answer. Okay, so he should have a feeling, and plus हमको जब जब ये keywords answer में मिलेंगे तो it is human psyche to feel that okay answer में address हुआ है ये, ठीक है, and then he will be less inclined to read all your sentences also. So you write possible propositions regarding world which are true through these two lists, list 1, list 2. Arguments to defend, यहाँ पर एक connecting line लिखा कीजिए. Arguments from universal acceptance, ठीक है. Argument from compulsory, try to make these arguments shorter. Argument from conviction to say I have hands, ठीक है. Argument from sense experience, okay. Argument from dream, argument from inconsistency, okay. Skeptics argue that what is in the validity of sense knowledge that is received more by defense of common sense tries to solve this, okay. Moore does not ठीक है. Argument from sense data theory, ठीक है. ये skeptics के बजाय ये वाला तो उनके मतलब question is saying that has he answered the question of skeptics about the possibility of knowledge. So there you write about some of the criticisms that I have discussed. One, dream, ठीक है. Second, you can also write, which I have missed, that he has not defined and not given an exhaustive list. ये भी लिख सकते हैं आप उसमें, of common sense beliefs. So it is not giving possibility of all knowledge, possibility of knowledge. उन्होंने एक exhaustive list नहीं दी है. Not an argument from dream is there. Then thirdly, argument from illusion, that is also problematic. To his appreciation, he has established the ordinary language philosophy. ठीक है, good answer. Although question was easy. Only thing is, in such questions, extra marks we can get by using the keywords. Use keywords of the question.
सर इसमें क्वेश्चन की जो सेपरेट मार्किंग है वो किस हिसाब से होती है?
See, that will depend on the content that is available. For example, second part के लिए content हमारे पास बहुत ज्यादा नहीं है, मतलब you don't have 5, 6, 7 points. Okay, तो इसलिए उसमें हम जबरदस्ती वो वाले points, मतलब एग्जामिनर सेकंड पार्ट में ये चेक कर रहा है कि आप ये तो नहीं लिखने लग गए कि his arguments are repetitive और ये वो वगैरह वगैरह. आप उसके अकॉर्डिंगली एडजस्ट करें कि नहीं. टेक्निकली this is 10 marks, this is 10 marks, but here the 10 marks is for a shorter content. Okay, so here the examiner is trying to check whether you are addressing the question or you are writing just points which you know. So यहाँ पर जब हम ऐसा कह रहे हैं कि भाई some common sense beliefs which are universally held, like sunrises in the east are known to be false, then we are trying to show objection of skeptics about the possibility of knowledge. When you are writing argument from illusion, when you see a rope and mistake it for a snake, again skeptic का argument है to show the possibility of knowledge. अब कायदे से तो 10 मार्क्स से होने चाहिए. Some people will say that this is 12.5 marks, this and, but I would definitely say that if two parts of the question are given and it is 20 marker, so it is 10 marks, but it would also depend that not necessarily you have to write the same amount of content. the quality of the content also matters. So that is all for today. In next class, we will be continuing with new topic, that is Bertrand Russell, very interesting philosopher, slightly technical. He is technical philosopher. मतलब linguistic philosophy में भी technical philosophers हैं, and Bertrand Russell is one of them. So because he's a technical philosopher, so there will be slight challenges, but very interesting guy. Every year he used to write one book criticizing his last book. Okay, and then we will see his companionship or rivalry with Ludwig Wittgenstein. Okay, so we will meet in next class. Thank you for your time and patience.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.